was tasked to deliver a speech about on how to be a vigilant and how to protect your communities against bad people. So we must go first in how to be a vigilant. How to be a vigilant in case you're in the public places. First, reduce and avoid distractions. Second, acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses. Third, make yourself a difficult target. Fourth, trust your gut. Fifth, practice predicting possible incidents. Sixth, situational awareness is observing your surroundings. And the last one, carry items for self-defense. So being a vigilant and aware is one of the best ways to know when you are in danger and be able to prevent a threat before it occurs. In self-defense, we are constantly taught tactics that will allow us to be vigilant and aware of our surroundings. Many people assume that martial arts and self-defense courses just teach you physical skills and how to defend yourself. Contrary to popular belief, they teach you a lot more than this. When we learn self-defense, we are taught many skills in how to defend ourselves, how to disarm people, and we are also taught how to de-escalate situations. Something that often goes unspoken that we are taught is awareness. When you take martial arts classes or self-defense classes, you will naturally be able to detect violence and be more aware of your surroundings. We are not talking about being able to see if someone has a gun or know when something is going to happen. What we are referring to is change is in your thought process. It takes also a proper response. Proper response is one of the most important things for preventing tragedies. Whether it is a situation where someone is trying to mug you and your family, if someone draws a weapon in public place, or whatever the case may be, you want to be prepared. So the next one is how to protect your communities against bad people. It relates to an individual's ability to determine for themselves when, how, and for what purpose their personal information is handled by others. Protecting your privacy is key to ensuring human dignity, safety, and self-determination. It allows individuals freely develop their own personality. Mostly, we protect others or our communities against bad people because of prejudice. Dealing with prejudice, whether it's microaggressions, bias, or discrimination rather, is physically and psychologically demanding. By avoiding it is not always an option. So what is prejudice? Word choice matters. We often use words like prejudice, bias, and bigotry interchangeably. And there are aspects to each of these concepts that overlap. But when addressing prejudice, it's important to understand some of the subtle distinctions. Stereotypes can help lay the foundation for prejudice. A preconceived, unfair judgment toward a person, group, or identity. Prejudice is formed without sufficient evidence or reason and can be based on qualities such as this: race, ethnicity, nationality, gender, sexuality, religion, disability, class, and the last one is age. Prejudice can dictate how people treat each other, resulting in any of the following. The first one, bias, an inclination, tendency, or particular perspective towards something, can be favorable or unfavorable. When bias occurs outside of the perceiver's awareness, it is classified as implicit bias. The second one, microaggressions, an indirect, subtle, or unintentional comment or action that is prejudicial toward a marginalized group. The third one, bigotry, the intolerance of different opinions, beliefs, or ways of life. Fourth one, hate, disgust or contempt for another group that facilitates a desire for separation, strong emotions of fear or anger, and dehumanizing beliefs. And the fifth one, discrimination. It is unfair and negative treatment, different categories of people or things, especially on the grounds of race, age, or sex. So the last one is oppression. It is a cruel and unjust abuse of power that prevents people from having opportunities and freedom. Although acts of hate can be a result of prejudice. Prejudice does not require hate. Engaging is sexist behavior. For example, um, does not require an individual to be a misogynist. Prejudice behavior can simply be viewed through the lens of interpersonal interactions. It must also be understood at an institutional and societal level. For example, anyone can be prejudiced against a person of another race, but understanding racism necessitates acknowledging who has historically been marginalized, who is privileged, and what power dynamics exist. So guys, thank you for watching and I hope you gained knowledge on watching this video. Bye!